Hi everyone. I just wonder if any of you remember this little girl I bought recently, Victoria Rose I named her. And I had trouble with the body on her, and so I contacted the seller and she did actually send me a body, which I got today, and I've just pulled her apart, and I just wanted to, before I show you the insides of what was in her, it says here that she used sterile synthetic art pebbles and polyfill with a weight distributed evenly to feel natural. She has a cuddly body. Well, I don't know if I'd say it was cuddly, but I haven't looked inside the limbs yet, so I don't actually know what's inside the limbs. But just getting down on the floor here where I've got her. I'll just show you the old body first. This is one of the armholes. It's got a ribbon round the neck and round the neck, and round the arms. The ribbon has been sewn on the inside, pretty shabbily, as you can see. It's all higgledy-piggledy and crooked. That hole there I made to try and cut the tie, because I couldn't get to it, because it was all, this was in there like that, and of course that was already coming apart on her. So that's one armhole, and that was the other armhole. And this armhole, she'd actually, if you can tell, that bit there is glued. It's hard. You should be able to hear that anyway, that noise. And that's the new body, and it's got a jointed arm, which it probably should have had originally. Anyway, a funny colour. A sort of pinky browny colour. And I thought that on this one, the old body, I thought that zigzag sewing was her fixing it up or something, but I found out that it's actually a bit of elastic. Sorry, I'm turning it all upside down here. It's actually elastic she's sewn on there. Now, I'm not sure if the artist has actually made this or not, but she said she didn't have this one, the new one, in stock when she put Victoria Rose together. She said she was in a very stressful state or something or other before Christmas when she was putting it together. I think she should have just waited till after Christmas, till she was de-stressed, because she did a shabby job, I think, putting it together. That's just my opinion. So if any of you reborn artists want to have a go at me, that's your prerogative, but that's my opinion. But what I wanted to show you was what was inside her. So I suppose these are what she calls sterile art pebbles. If they're art pebbles, what are they called? They look like little glass round balls. And of course, I think we've probably all seen these things. You buy in those cheap shops. Just flat on one side and roundish on the other. So that is what was inside her. Well, inside her body. All of that. Which, these things weigh quite a bit. So I wasn't too impressed about that, I can tell you. It was inside 2 bits of stocking, which was good. And then she had it tied up, and then she had this tied around the middle of it. So that was directly in the middle of her body. I'll see if I can pull out the stuff out of the limbs. Might have a bit of trouble here. Change hands. That's my dog, I'll just have to hold it like this, I think. Angel's barking at her treat. Don't know if I can do this very fast. I'll just have to put you down and see if you can watch Angel up the end there. You watch her rear end. She's got her not porcupine. Who's she got? Her treat. She's barking at it. I think I've told you all. She barks at it, and everybody else reckons their dogs do it too. Oh, it looks like there's I'll empty some out. Looks like there's poly pellets in here. Oh yeah. At least the legs have got hang on, that's better. Poly pellets in them. Unless that's normal. Normal weighting material that I've seen anyway. I always replace the poly pellets anyway, but I suppose in this size body kit, because she's got, as you can see, chunky legs. Gorgeous chunky legs. In case you don't know, she's a Lucy kit by Tina Cui. And she's a beautiful kit. And I can't fault the painting at all. And the hair, that was another thing in her listing. She said she used a fine needle. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that doesn't look like a fine needle to me. There's some extra spots around here, extra holes, that look like perhaps she's had a bit of trouble rooting the hair. There's some holes there that haven't even got any hair coming out of them. Maybe that's why oh no, she would have painted. She painted the head as well, but she might have done that before. Well, I think she would have done that before. You can see the paint strokes. That's not a fine needle. And I'm no reborn artist, but I have actually put some hair in one of my babies, the Ariella kit, sleeping kit. I wasn't happy with her hair, so I put some more hair in, and I used one of the finest needles. I think it was a 43 gauge. It's not the finest, I know that. The back's alright, or not too bad, I should say, but I don't think she's used that fine a needle. I'm sure some of you reborn artists will have something to say about that, but I don't think it's super fine, although I am close. I'm filming only about 2 inches away. Anyway, there it says Tina Cui Lucy on the back there. Yeah, oh look, I can't fault the painting whatsoever. I think she's quite pretty. And the nose is opened up, which is good. I don't know what's inside her head. Oh, I could do that, I suppose, while I'm here. I wonder if there's she's got a heavy head, so I don't know if it'd be poly pellets. It's hard work taking these. Ah! The glass beads again, but I mean those. Oh, there you can see. Oh god. It's the same stuff. I don't know if you can see actually in there. No. Let's get some more stuff out. I'm all covered in polyfill. Look at it all. She's used a heck of a lot of polyfill, I can tell you that much. But I like their heads to be with a lot of polyfill in them, because then they keep their shape better. Now, I'll just move that to the side, and this is what's coming out of the head. Oh look! Oh, that's a laugh. I'll just put this down for a sec. Oh, this is really funny. This is. Oh, good lord. Actually, Susan, if you're watching, I've got something for you, Shelby. Don't mean that nastily. Oh, God. Oh, this is just... Any reborn artists watching this, please tell me what you think. Oh, crikey. Look. All of this in this pile here is what I just found in the side of her. These are glass shells in the shape of a shell. I can't believe this, honestly. And this lady was the lady... Oh, I'll go back up to my computer, hang on. You'll get a bit of a kick out of this, I think, too. This was the lady I did a video on this reborn expecting thing. And this was a lady who had these pictures. This was apparently her home. And she says here, as you can see, I love dolls. I have been reborning for over 9 years now. Oh, you've got to be. And then you think she's got a home like that. Let's see if it's her home. She says she was featured in Doll magazine in 2007. This magazine is international, published in the United Kingdom. So if she's got a home like this, and she's been reborning for 9 years, I wonder why she puts that in her dolls. So there you can see the two different piles. That was in her head and that was in her body. It really is an eye-opener when you open some of these babies up. So far all I found in other babies has been the poly pellets, which I know some people use. And I think they'd probably be somewhat good in some babies, but I prefer the glass beads because they're a bit heavier. But I don't know about these beads. Oh gee, this makes me laugh. I don't know what sort of feedback anybody thinks I should leave her. I bought her on eBay. And when I contacted the lady about the body and said it was unacceptable and all that, she apologised profusely and she was so ashamed or something or other, she said, and felt really bad and said she'd send another body straight away. And I don't even know if this body's big enough, really. It's the same size as the other one in length, but I just wondered if it's if it isn't actually quite long enough for her, because I should have shown her before shot, but I didn't. I just only thought of videoing this when I found all this inside her. Yeah, so I bought her on eBay, so I'm unsure of what sort of feedback I'm going to leave her now. I mean, like I said, the painting I can't fault at this stage anyway. I don't know if any's going to come off, but I honestly can't fault the painting. Love the eyebrows. Love the hand-rooted eyelashes. Well, they are. Oh, I can't even focus on it. My hand's moving too much. Can't fault the eyelashes. They're not very long. Eyelashes are good. I love the eyebrows. And I do love the painting. And I love the quality of the hair. Not overly keen on the rooting when she says she's used a fine needle. That doesn't look fine to me. A lot of those marks are holes without hair coming out of them. But I already knew, of course, that was there. But, you know, that in there, I just don't know what to make of it. Would anybody call those art pebbles? Probably would, I suppose. So let me know what's your opinion. What's your opinion of you know, what she's done. You know, do any of you do anything like this in your babies when you make them? I doubt it, but maybe nobody would be wise or game enough to admit perhaps they use these things. Anyway, like I said, I can't fault the painting, but everything else, well, I don't know about that. So I'm not sure if she'll be getting positive or negative or neutral feedback now. Anyway, this has got quite long, but I just felt I had to show everybody. Oh, maybe I should tell you what her name is. Her name's actually Rebecca, but that's her eBay username. And she had 100% positive feedback, and as you can see, 1,756. Well, the number or whatever that stands for, 1,756 feedbacks being left, or something or other, but 100%. So, you know, usually I check out all of that sort of info there before I purchase anything off anybody on eBay, especially these babies, when, as you can see, she costs quite a bit of money. And to have that in her, oh, it's just pathetic. I feel like leaving a negative feedback, to tell you the truth. Yeah, after just having a look at how much I paid for her again. Yeah, she's the one I've paid the most money for out of all my reborns. That gives you a bit of an idea that I don't normally pay quite this much. Every other one's, I think, been under 500, I think. This is funny. It's sort of feels like it's squeaking. Can't hear it, but that's what it feels like. But that's all right though. I've had worse stuff inside them. Anyway, so tell me if you're a reborn artist. Let me know your opinion. I'd love to know what other people think. Or is it just me being picky? I personally don't think I'm picky. Oh, she didn't also... I know, so I've mentioned this before, and some people have said they don't not always do it, but she doesn't seem to have any sort of a finish on the nails. Like there's no gloss, not even a matte finish. Doesn't look like there's any finish whatsoever. Let's put this down. To me, there doesn't look like there's any finish on those nails. Now, I could be wrong, but I can't see any finish on them. Not even a matte. They just look like the rest of the body. To me, anyway, it does. The tips aren't too bad. But there certainly doesn't look like there's any finish on them. Oh, I might take this opportunity while I've got her apart and paint them. That's a good idea, Rose. Why didn't you think of that before? She's got it. Oh no, there's hardly any finish on her lips too. There's a little bit inside there, but there doesn't seem to be anything over the top of the colour. Anyway, like I said, probably 3,000 or 4,000 times. If you're an artist, could you just comment down below and just give me, not your advice, just tell me what you think. I'd be interested to know whether you think this is ridiculous, or you think that's normal, or that I'm being too picky. So, anyway, thanks for watching the surgery. I liked it when Dana called her something about surgery when she's doing Astrid. I thought that was quite funny. So, I'm doing surgery, as you can see, on poor little Victoria Rose. She's such a sweet girl. Hopefully this kit body will be the right size. So I better try that on her first before I do those nails, I think. And then, because the artist did say if this body was no good, she'd get one sent to me from somewhere else. So maybe she might think, or might have doubt in her mind that this is wrong. Oh, I wonder if that'll be it. Yeah, otherwise why would she have said that? It's a funny colour. Not complaining, but that's a weird body. I never had any with a ribbon trim. Yeah, tell me what you think of the body too. I'm sorry this has got so long, but I'm just a bit floored. Oh, a bit dumbstruck. It looks like she's perhaps made it herself. I don't know, do other people put this ribbon round them? Interesting. Very interesting. I certainly won't be putting that inside the babies that I make. Oh, when I eventually get around to it. And I won't be putting them in. But I'm going to send them. Pretty heavy though. I was going to send them to not a little one, not all those ones. But I might send these to Susan for her little Shelby, because they're shells. And Shelby's got a sea theme happening, being a mermaid. So I might send those in Susan's parcel. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and thank you in advance for anybody who decides, or any reborn artist that decides to comment, good or otherwise. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.